What is up, guys? Oh my god, it is phenomenal to be back. Um, by the way, wait, let me. Whew, hold on. Let's go, Detective Rokio. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate you, homie. How's it going, Minoko? How's it going, Amelia? I'm just putting on the watch so that way we can have the heart rate monitor again. Whew. How are y'all doing? It has been way too long since the last time I have streamed. And also, we brought the mic from Miami here so that way we can have better stream quality and less of that little buzzing from my converter underneath. So you guys let me know how the audio sounds. I hope it's good. Because we have this new pop filter. We have like a little fuzzy thing on top of the actual mic. Haven't been able to go home due to all the flooding. So I've crashed at my buddy's place. Oh my, where's the flooding? I mean, dang, I hope you're safe. Please take care of yourself, but otherwise, pog for him now with a buddy. You're doing good, Amelia. I'm glad to hear it. I'm also doing well. Uh, it's been a long week, but I finally got to sleep in a little. Also, I'm a little congested. I went home last weekend. Um, and I'm assuming my nephew maybe or somebody just gave me a cold. My parents also have it. So hella contagious. But otherwise, we're doing good. This week has been pretty easy. I've been catching up on all the material I missed. Minako was doing good. That's good. I'm glad to hear you're all doing well. I've missed this so much. Like you guys have no idea. I've missed streaming way more than I care to way more than I care to admit if I'm being completely honest. Here, let me see if maybe ooh, do I need to stream transitions? Can I just plop you out? Wait, hold on. Docs, stream transitions. Oh. All right, now let me try to plop the stream chat and plug you guys here. Turn down the music. I got you. Thanks for the heads up, Minako. Wait, no, let me put stream chat up here. Put like the sub alerts thing down here. There you go. Now I can see the chat a lot better. Let me actually move you over here to the side. You can like share a little space with the audio features. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. I like this setup. I just altered my OBS a bit. But yeah, I hope the music's better. Let me know, guys. Also, how's the audio? I hope the audio is good. Ugh. As far as like my mic audio, I mean. Got my Sapnap merch a few weeks ago and went kind of viral with doing an unboxing video. Let's go, Pog. Lots of Pogs. Wait, let me. I have emotes. Where are my emotes? Aha. Where's my Invicta Pog? There we go. Invicta Pogs. Leonine, hello. Welcome back to the stream. How have you been? Mic audio is great. I'm so glad to hear it. I put money into this. Yeah, my nose. I hope, oh God, you guys can hear every time I sniffle. I'm sorry in advance. How was the wedding? All right, you guys want to hear the tea. So the wedding was good. The wedding was a lot of fun. Let me see. Hang on. Where's my pulsoid? Are you? No, you're not the pulsoid. Where's my pulsoid? Here it is. Play. Let me just see real quick. Pulsoid. Do we need to open Pulsoid? I know, there it is. We're good. All right, back to the webcam. Oh, wrong webcam. There we are. Oh my God. So, here's the tea from the wedding. For those of you who don't know, Lele Pons, OG Viner, huge Instagram sensation, reggaeton singer, is one of my childhood close friends. And I'm going to turn down the music a little, actually. There we go. You're okay. How about you? I'm good. Aside from a little bit of congestion, you know, overall doing good. But yeah, so when I was in preschool, all the way until like high school, Lele and I used to be in the same school. And like we grew up together. Our families are all close personal friends. Her mom is the best, super sweet woman. And yeah, like we basically all grew up together. And this last weekend, I had the honor of attending Lele's wedding with her now husband, Guaina. And attending this wedding were several internet personalities that I have seen all over the internet for a long time. And yeah, I was expecting some of her, you know, Vine friends to show up. Like, you know, there was Anwar, there was Hannah Stocking, there was Tuan Cooper, Adam, Juan Pazurita, a lot of these people. And it was insane. Like, I was like, wow, I've only met a handful of you guys. Like, I'd met Hannah Stocking at a New Year's party before. I'd met Tuan on several occasions because Lele was friends with him since like high school. And I'd seen him at several parties. I'd never met Juanpa before, but it was a pleasure to meet him. Boy, do I got a story about that one. You know, honestly, while I'm on the topic, let me just get to the story. When we got to we get to the wedding, to the place the wedding was taking place at. I'm not going to get into the side stories yet. I'm going to try to stay on a one-track way with the story. We get to the wedding venue. There's like, you know, security, valet. They take our car and they're just like, okay, sweet. We just like walk in and I noticed him first. There was Juan Pazurita taking photos at the entrance, and then there was like this little like table at the front where they had these tablets. You had to sign your name. It's like a contract because a major company, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to share the name of the company yet, but a huge company had purchased the wedding, and then like the rights to the wedding, and paid for the wedding. Huge. And so we had to sign a waiver basically saying that it was okay to film us at the wedding. And it was interesting. But in front of us at this table was Juan Pazurita and my mom, ever so the graceful woman, as we're right behind the guy, comes up to me and goes like, isn't that the guy that wasn't that the guy that Lele dated way back when? And I'm like, Mom, they never dated. I know all the inside tea with like Lele and her friends, but I'm not gonna share much. All I'm gonna say is that publicly and privately, they never dated. But Juanpa, in front of us, you know, hears that. And he just like turns around and goes like, buenas tardes, to like, he just like greeted us, which is cool. I'm like, buenas tardes. My family we're Spanish speakers, he's Spanish. Yeah. But you know, I don't think he would have done that had he not heard what my mom and I were like talking about. So like he wanted to like greet us to make us aware, you know, I can hear you guys. And he was also there with a date. So I doubt that he wanted her to hear that we were talking about him and potentially like rumors about how they were going out. I'd also never personally met Juanpa, so it was also a little awkward having to tell my mom, "Mother, shut the frick up. He's right there." So that was a cool little way to start the wedding. The venue was beautiful. We like went to the table, we signed the little like, you know, disclosure form being like, "Hey, you can take all the photos and videos you want. I would personally love to be featured on whatever media platform the big company that I am not going to disclose at this moment in time is going to be placing the wedding on." I also don't know how many of those cameras were for the music video and how many of those cameras were for the, you know, the company that purchased the wedding. Um, Continuing on that tangent, there was, after we passed the disclosure table, a little table you go and get like a little green envelope from that has like your name and the table you're seated at the reception. Um, and so like we get the little green card, and then there was like a line of security guards, and you had to like show them you had the green card in order to pass through. Otherwise, you would not be allowed in because this is like a wedding, like the wedding of the century, essentially, because of all the high profile people that were there. You guys keeping up so far? Have I not gone to too many side tangents? I hope. I'm spilling tea right here. All right, this is high profile like internet sensation celebrity wedding tea right here. Um, so we go through the venue. We're like, it's a nice little walk. Apparently, they had reserved an entire like, um, in Miami, there is a large natural like park reserve called Fairchild Tropical Gardens. They reserved the entire tropical gardens, which is like several acres of land for the wedding, and it was beautiful. So, but it's like, you know, a nice little gentle stroll all the way to the ceremony area, and we just see like a bunch of chairs lined up. It was real beautiful. And then as we're figuring out which side the bride and the groom go to, we're like, all right, bride's party's left side because we see all of our friends over there. And we're like, hey, hacer cubanazo, all the, you know, how the family friends greet each other. And once we're like getting there, in the front row, I see James Charles. And I'm just like, that is James Charles. And I had forewarned my mom, you know, like, hey, there may or may not be Cuenazo, hey Rumi. There may or may not potentially be James Charles there. I did not know Lele knew James Charles because they had never like made content. I never seen them in like any stories before. It was ball out of left field essentially, which is ironic saying that considering we were on the left side of the ceremony. But you know, I was just like, hey mom, you remember that guy I told you about that can be a little bit controversial on the internet because of, yeah, that's him. Cuidado. We did not, I did not really speak. I never spoke to James Charles during the wedding except for one point, and I was very pleasantly surprised by the fact that he was not as flamboyant in person as he is in his videos. I did not hear him say, hey sisters, at any point during the wedding. So you know what? He was actually a pretty chill guy in person. That was at least my initial impression of James Charles. I know the rumors that go around on the internet about him. I did not want to talk much to him. But yeah, the short interaction I had, James Charles seems like a chill guy. As far as the rest of the stuff, I wash my hands. I do not know much about it, and nor do I really care to get involved in my opinion on whatever. Yeah. Moving on. Ceremony starts. And I'm aware that Lele has certain high profile bridesmaids and maid of honor that are attending the wedding. Paris Hilton of the Hilton Head was her maid of honor. And let me, oh, my phone's right there. I'm going to see if I can't pull up videos so I can show you guys videos of, like, you know, the procession. Do you guys want to see videos? Do you guys want to see videos of the wedding? I think I only have, yeah, of Lele walking down. Well, let me see. I think I have videos of the wedding party. Yeah, the wedding party leaving. All right. So this is not them walking in, but this is like the wedding party. Oh, and it zooms in to Paris Hilton. Let's go. Here, stream. Here we go. That right there was Lolo, one of our other childhood like close friends, walking through the aisle with Paris freaking Hilton. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know who Paris Hilton was prior to the wedding. I had to research, but apparently she is a huge deal. And I also did not know that Lele knew her until the wedding. But boy, was she a nice lady. I did get the opportunity to speak to her during the wedding, and found out she had she has a kid, and that she's married. R.I.P. Lolo. He was a little nervous walking down the aisle, but like, what an honor. Apparently this guy is also a huge person in reggaeton. I think that is Manuel Turizo. He does sing in a few songs that I really enjoy, so that was quite the experience. I think that's Justin Turizo, his brother. This over here is like one of our other childhood friends, Nana. Overall, the wedding was like super cool. Here's like a video of Lele coming in to the wedding venue. Beautiful dress. She had like 3 different dresses ready for the wedding, which she did like she did go through like the dresses throughout the wedding. Beautiful, beautiful dress. And yeah, like she changed into a different dress for the reception and then a different dress for the, she looks so pretty, right? This video, yeah. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's her dog. Toby, I think, is the name of the dog. Yeah, like Toby walked in with the bridal party. There's the bride and groom walking out. That's Guina, super chill guy. I've had the pleasure of meeting him. Spectacular time. Absolutely spectacular occasion. But yeah, continuing through my recount of the wedding. Whole ceremony happens. It was definitely more of an entertainer's wedding than it was traditional. Because, like, you know, they had that little, like, tidbits where it was like, do you take this man to be your beloved husband? And then Lele would turn around to her bridesmaids and they'd all be like, and like, giving her the seal of approval. And she goes like, yes, yeah, see, to the mic. And Guina is like, do you take this woman to be your beloved wife? Turns around to his groomsmen and they're just like, and it's like, yes, see. And you now it was like they had like cute little like funny tidbits throughout the ceremony, which added to the whole like aspect of like the content creator wedding, the YouTuber wedding, and it was a phenomenal time, I will say. Then I'm trying to think, was there anything else notable that happened? It's like not at the ceremony per se. Oh, here's the cool thing. Behind us, so I said James Charles was ahead of us. Juan Pazurita and his crowd sat in front of us as well. But we were like maybe 5 rows from the front because, we are the childhood best friend crew. Like me and our other like group, all of us have like 2-syllable nicknames. So whereas I'm Agu, there's Lele, there's Lolo, there's Ale, there's Vale, there's Nana, there's Gabo, there's Kiki, there's Franchi, like Isa too. there are multiple Isas. And no, yeah, we all just sat there together with our parents because it was a very awkward. It's not that awkward, but it was like, there were a lot of people we never met or never knew, obviously. And behind our crew, we had like 2 rows behind where I was sitting, Logan Paul sitting like 2 rows behind me with his girlfriend. And next to her was Steve Aoki. And next to Steve Aoki was Diplo. And I'm just like, I knew she knew Steve Aoki. I did not expect him to make an appearance at the wedding, which, I mean, I'm going to get to that later. That was like the high point for me. Steve Aoki, for those of you who don't know, is a famous international DJ. He's from Miami, and he is most notably known for like throwing giant cakes at the crowd during music festivals. And it is a huge EDM like bucket list item to get Steve Aoki to throw a cake on you. And we'll get to that story later because it's farther down the wedding line. I was also pretty like, ecstatic to be like, oh my God, that is Logan Paul. I know Logan Paul has done a lot of controversial stuff, but he is a big name in YouTube. And so I was just like, I gotta spice, gotta look professional. YouTuber Agu with 215 subscribers. Honestly, what I wanted to do was like, be like, hi, Logan Paul. It is a pleasure to meet you. I've seen your content. And I wanted to ask him for advice, honestly, on like, what is your biggest piece of advice to smaller creators on YouTube? Like, what has been your secret to success and how have you remained so resilient through your career as a content creator? I never got the chance to ask him that because he did leave the wedding early, like shortly after the reception. But we're going to continue with the story from here. The bridal party and the bride and groom leave the ceremony, and we're all confused as heck because we don't know where to go. But then eventually, and let me not forget, during the ceremony, I saw at least 3 drones in the air, 6 videographers with professional camera gear, and at least like 4 photographers like capturing the entire event. No wonder they had us sign disclosure papers prior to the wedding because we were definitely getting filmed from like 4 to 5 different angles at all times. If you look at the, oh wait, hang on, let me just pull up the YouTube video. YouTube. Oh. Lele Pons. Voila. Let's evaluate the wedding video. Wait, I'm realizing you guys can't hear the audio for the music video. 1 second. Non-VOD track. Let's add Google Chrome on there. All right. I can't hear it myself actually. Hang on. I want to hear. There we go. All right, let's start this. Toby. All right, wait, I want to stop it. Hang on. Let's go back. Let's go back to this scene right here. These are all the groomsmen of the reggaeton artists I know. There is Manuel Turizo over here, I think. This is Sebastian Yatra, who, if you guys have seen Encanto, sang that song, Dos oruguitas, no te vayas ya, hay que volar, bailar y cantar, something, something, yo no sé. I think this is Justin Turizo, Manuel Turizo's brother. I think, or maybe it's that guy, I'm not sure. Back here is Lolo. Over here is Willie. That's Tuan. And I think this is some other reggaeton artist named Danny something. I don't know much about reggaeton, okay? I mainly just know the names that I have on my Spotify playlist. That'll be important later. These are the bridesmaids party. The only one I know is really Paris Hilton, Isadora back here, and Nana. These are like two of the childhood best friends. This is like Lele's younger cousin. And then apparently somewhere among these is another singer called Anita. I'm just not really sure names because I only met so many of them. And this is Hannah back here, Lele's like best friend from the LA crowd. The wedding venue. So we walked in through like this path back here. You guys can see my mouse. This path back here, and then we go down the stairs. I was on this side, the bride's side. So let me see. I'm in a tux, and we were probably empty seat. Alessandra, I'm this one. I'm this one over here. Lele's family up here. I think James Charles would have been somewhere around here. Logan Paul and Steve Aoki would have been somewhere back here in these empty seats. They still hadn't gotten there yet. Let's go back just a smidge. I am this one right here. I am right over here. That is me. There's my dad. There's my mom. There's Ale. There's Lore. There's Isa. There's Kiki. This one up here. That's James Charles. But yes, that one right here. Insert J Schlatt sound. Look. Wait. Look. That's my favorite white boy. Oh my God. But yeah, this one right here. That's me. Um, that's Lele's mom, Paris Hilton, Sebastian Yatra, Hannah, Isa Antoine, Lele, and her dad. All these drones. I was literally right behind them while they were doing that. Steve Aoki, Logan Paul. I wonder, can you see me there? Oh no, I was right behind Twan when she tossed the flower bouquet. Oh yeah, you can't see me. That's me right there. That's my face. It's a very tiny thing. You can't really see it per se, but that is me right there. I was right behind Twan. Yeah, that's my face right there. Yeah, no. That's Johan. Uh, but yeah, overall, wild wedding. So continuing from the ceremony, let's just pick it up from there. The ceremony. We're starting to walk over to the reception. That must have been fun. It was amazing. Continuing, going from the ceremony, we went to the reception. On the way there, of course, people stopping to take photos. It was beautiful. My parents, I did not realize this at the time because I had never actually looked up how Diplo looked like. But my parents asked the nearest person, hey, can you take a photo of us? They hand Diplo, another famous international DJ, their phone to take a photo of them. And I'm just like sitting there like, my parents could have just randomly asked my parents could have asked any famous person for a photo. But you know what? I don't recognize this guy, so can't be that famous, right? Turned out to be Diplo. And I was just like, mother, father, do you not realize what thou have done? They did not realize. I mean, in their defense, neither had I. But it was hilarious nonetheless. And then, yeah, we head over to the reception. I see Logan Paul over by the bar. And your boy was just like, he's talking to his girlfriend. I don't want to be that guy who just interrupts the conversation. He's also freakishly tall and looks intimidating. And I know he's a boxer. And I also don't know how nice of a guy he would be to just some random person being like, I'm a huge fan of your YouTube videos. So after a lot of internal debate and awkward staring, I ultimately never spoke to Logan Paul, but I did. He was there. He was like right there. And I missed that opportunity. But it's whatever, because it's fine. At the reception was where I also had my interaction with James Charles. And he was not, like I said, he was not as flamboyant as I thought he would be, which was respectable. He was also wearing a really nice tux. And, you know, he had like, of course, he owns a makeup brand. So he had like some very minimalistic makeup on, but overall, nice guy. At least that was my impression. There was also Steve Aoki there. There was Diplo. There was all of the bridesmaids, all of the groomsmen. That was when I spoke to freaking Paris Hilton, because my mom and Lele's mom were talking to her, and then I just happened to like interject into the conversation, not realizing Paris Hilton was right there. I got the opportunity to meet her. It was wow. Really, I gotta admit, she's a very beautiful woman. But I think she is a lot more beautiful in person than she is on camera. And I mean, take that as it is. Maybe it's just, photography. Maybe it's just the angles. I don't know. But in person, she is a lot more beautiful. That is my opinion. And yeah, did anything else eventful happen at the reception? I was just chatting with like my friends. It was very weird. We were in a sea of people that none of us really knew. And it was, we just wanted to make the best out of it. We wanted to have fun with it. Then also, Lele's mom like told me and my mom, oh yeah, you see, there was like crews of people at the wedding, like with one person holding like a giant like light, like a floodlight, but in a line. It was like a line light, just like because it was getting dark, they were just like putting lighting wherever the camera people were. So it was like a crew with like one person on lighting, one person on camera, and one person communicating with people and being like, hey, pose for a photo, or hey, we're recording this. There were like 6 of them at the reception, 6 different groups of those people. And they were each recording for that big company that sponsored the wedding. I don't know how much I am at liberty to say about the company, which is why I'm not specifying the name. But as soon as they do whatever they do, if I happen to show up in that miniseries, you bet I'm gonna talk about it, and I will name drop the company. But when I tell you it's a big company, it is a very big company. It's a lot closer than you might think. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to give it away. But yeah, it was really cool. So your boy might be featured in a little mini series about the wedding. But yeah, then they start, leading us all into this giant tent. It was like pretty hot, so we were all like sweating underneath like our tuxes, the girls under their dresses, And then they lead us into this giant tent with all these tables. It was like a ballroom sized tent where they have like a little, the stage in the middle. Wait, let me pull up the video again. Like you can see it. Nuestra boda. There we go. Yeah. This was the ballroom. You think it's a ballroom. It was a tent. Air conditioned, pumped with air. It was phenomenal. Flower arrangements everywhere. Size enormous. Cake taller than Shaquille O'Neal. A lot taller than Shaquille O'Neal. And it was a wild time. I gotta admit. And your boy was seated back here. I was actually over here during the first dance. You can't see me because I was probably behind a lot of people and it's like really small right now. But I was back there watching this. Oh yeah, that was Lele dancing with her dad. Oh, the speeches are so beautiful. Actually, while I'm here, I can probably show you guys like the videos I got of that. See, these photographers. Here we go. Is this more? Oh no. Ah, Lele and her dad. Tarzan. Oh, it's Lele and Nono. So Nono in Italian means grandpa. When we were young, we all grew up with like Nono and Nana, which were Lele's like and Lolo's grandpa and grandma. I'm starting to realize why these two syllable names were such a big deal. Um, that's Lele's mom with her dad. Oh, and Lele and Cheyenne. That's her uncle. Cheyenne's also like a big time singer. He's actually the guy who's singing the song in the video. Wait, can you guys hear the video? Ah, just realized that. Here. Yeah, I can put that. No, I can't. It'll probably be DMCA'd. So, enjoy. Now you guys can hear the video. Hi, bestie. How's it going? That's Nono and Nana. Oh my god. Nona and Nono, Italian for grandma and grandpa. But yeah, like I said, we all grew up calling them Nono and Nona. And Nona is the sweetest woman in the world. Always the nicest. So happy to see us all the time. It's like we're all like her grandkids. It's really nice. And that's Lele's mom and Lele's dad again. Lele's mom, I love her to death. She's like always super supportive and she's just like, Agustin Pedro, you're gonna be a great doctor someday. She's also a doctor. She was a pediatrician and she's like always cared for me ever since I was little. Like Lele's family and my family, we really are like this. She loves my mom to death, and honestly, her love almost killed my mom a couple of times. Besides the point, that's a story for later. Um, Here is videos from like when we were all partying and dancing. Um, Around like 11 at night, the party's been going on for a while. They have something called La Hora Loca, and the Hora Loca involves basically um, a lot of dancing. It's very Hispanic, and this is the bridesmaids and the groomsmen were all in the reggaeton like music industry, right? So then a bunch of them went on stage during this period and started singing some of their songs, which is really cool. That's Sebastian Yatra over there. They were singing with Guayna some song that they have together that's called Rebote. And Lela in the background just like vibing. Oh, here's a horizontal video. Ah, Manuel Turizo. Wild time. Like everyone was so into it. Sin pijama, sin pijama. So that was Becky G? Wait, which one's Becky G? The one on the left or the one on the right? Like, left, right. How do you not know? Because I don't know how they look like. I just know that Becky G and Nati were featured on the song. Like they were the ones who sang the song. I just don't know which one's which. Nati's in the black, Becky G in the blue. Got you. No, yeah, the only one of the bridesmaids I actually spoke to were Hannah Stocking, Isadora, Paris Hilton. I was too terrified to talk to the rest because I didn't know who they were and I was afraid to misname them, if I was being completely honest. Ooh, we got another video. Should have humbled them. No idea who that guy is, but it was quite the party. Man, she sings good. I think my parents were filming this because there's no way I would have done that. I was also in the crowd during this, and it looks like whoever was filming that was on the side. What is this? I'm getting concerned about... Oh yeah, this is for my mom. Oh yeah, my parents were there. Oh, is my mom just filming? My mom was filming the tables during the most hyped part of the party. What? I know exactly where I was during that song. I was on the dance floor with Steve Aoki right now, and just like having the best time of my life. Like, da 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 da. Stand in circles now. Dude, no, I did not get Aoki on video. I'm really hoping for the videographers getting that because like it was so hyped, but I didn't want to be that guy. That was just like instead of living the moment just like with my camera, I'm always that guy. I wanted to live that moment. I was just like vibing so hard with Steve Aoki and Juan Pazurita and like Tuan and all these people, and I was just like, I want to live this. I don't want to be that guy recording it. Huh. Oh, it's just the same video. And that's the TikTok. So I think that's all the videos. Yeah. Everyone got so many videos of that night. I'm sure like if I just text like Vale or Nana and be like, hey, send me any videos you got, I'd be able to get like a mountain load. But considering how many videographers there were there, and you know, the thing that I know that's coming with that company that I'm not going to name on stream, I'm sure there's going to be like footage of me potentially in a mini series. But overall, like the wedding was fantastic and overwhelming. Where was I? Like we just got into the big hall. There was like all the dancing. The food was great. Like let me tell you, they served for the entree. Well, no, the antipasta because it was a very Italian themed wedding. They had these like it was the little like stuffed pastas. Rigatoni maybe? No. I forget what it's called, but it's something with an R. But it was filled with spinach. I don't eat vegetables, but I still ate it and it was good. That was like the most vegetable I've ever put in my body. And it was green. It went against everything I stand for, but it was good pasta. And then they had like this like meat cut with some fish. I think it was like snapper. I ate the snapper and I ate the meat, and they were both so good. I was trying food at that wedding, and boy, was it something. And then, as I was saying, like there came a point where we were all on the dance floor, and we were like just hyping. We were hyped to music, and then Steve Aoki comes join. Steve Aoki, and then we were all just like hyped, dancing. It was like to that song, and then they started playing "I Got a Feeling" by the Black Eyed Peas, and that was like I'm in heaven right now. Just like da 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 with like Lele's friends and my friends, and we were all just like hyped and just feeling the music. And it was a memory like that I will never forget. It's a core memory. And me just like Steve Aoki and me lock eyes, and we were just like, yeah. I was just like, bruh. So then Nana comes up to me like as once the song was over, and we're just all just like, you know, chilling there on the dance floor like vibing. And she's like, Agu, you're living your dream right now, aren't you? And I'm like, well, Nana, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super happy right now. But in my dreams, it's Martin Garrix. But I'm happy with Steve Aoki right now. And she laughed, I laughed. It was great. Now here's the kicker. After, you know, the music died down, like everyone was chilling, Steve Aoki like went out, and like he wasn't talking to anyone. I just saw him in the distance, you know, just like not me just like staring at Steve Aoki. But then I was just like, you know what, Agu, you're gonna regret it if you don't say something. So then I just go up to him, tap him on the shoulder lightly, turns around, I'm just like, my hand open, I'm like, hi, Mr. Aoki, my name's Augustine. I saw you live at Ultra in 2017, and I just wanted to say I'm a huge fan of your music, and I also love how you throw cake on people. And he just laughed, and he's like, shakes my hand, and he's like, thank you so much, man. That means a lot. And I'm like, thank you. It was a pleasure. And I walk away. I wasn't going to be that guy to be like, Mr. Aoki, please, can I get a selfie? Every part of me inside was like, don't freaking say you want a selfie. I wanted a selfie, but I didn't want to say I wanted a selfie. And he wasn't going to ask if I wanted a selfie. I just wanted the pleasure of meeting him. And that was professional. That was cordial. And it will forever be a core memory. Should have gotten one if he was so nice, though. I should have. I know. I could have. I should have. But I just wanted the pleasure of meeting him. And you know what? That's a moment unrecorded. I got it right here. And yeah, then the rest of the wedding, I was just like out there mingling, became friends with like one of Lele's cousins. It's going to be like, he's from Scotland, so I'm going to go see him when I go to Scotland over the summer. And it's just like, wow, it was a fantastic time. Yes, do I wish that I could have gone to selfie with Steve Aoki? Absolutely, I do. But if I ever do get the chance to meet him again, I'm going to be like, hi, I met you at Lele's wedding. I love your music. Once again, can I please get a selfie? And he's going to be like, yeah, sure, absolutely. I'm just like, that'll be me next time. And then if I ever see Logan Paul again, I'm going to get a selfie with him too. I'm not going to be a little like, you know, scaredy cat next time. Anywho, shall we get into some Minecraft, guys? Shall we see what's the haps on the server? Here, let me close Chrome. And let me put you on in-game. It's nighttime. Anywho, guys, yeah, that's the story of the wedding. It was a wild time. And overall, I really enjoyed myself. It was a little bit awkward, I will admit, with like a crowd that I'd never actually like, you know, gotten the chance to meet prior. But overall, it was a great time. Oh, I should show you guys what I've been up to during like my online playtime on the server. I added some redstone because I got really tired of opening the doors myself. I'm incredibly lazy, if you guys didn't already know that. But yeah, so like I decorated the villager hall. It used to just be this, and it wasn't even this nice, but I added this like nice rooftop, like warped wood look with the chiseled deep slate that has like that warden look thanks to the resource pack I use. And also has like, you know, little barrels here so that way I can store the stuff I get from the villagers whenever I traded them. One of my next missions with the villagers is going to be, you know, filling up the rest of these halls, because I'm like, you know what, I made that one. Let me just make like a whole villager hall preemptively. So I have this hall already set. A little like enchanted book here for whenever I start trading. Another hall over here, and then I'm currently working on filling up this one. It's just going as quickly as I can get bookshelves from the librarians, but I only have 2 that sell bookshelves, so it's taking a bit. But you know what? We can probably trade with farming villagers around now and see about increasing our loads. But yeah, guys, any questions about the wedding? Any comments, concerns, intrigues? Agu, you should have done this. Agu, you could have done that. Let me tell you, there were a lot of content creators at that wedding. To like the point where every other second, I swear I could have seen a phone in the air. They were like all trying to grab like footage to post on like Instagram and like TikTok and stuff. It's exactly what I would have wanted to meet Tana. Who's Tana? Is that like Logan Paul's girlfriend or something like that? I feel like you mentioned that name. Oh my god, so off. Who's Tana? She was married to Jake Paul, but she's more known for her crazy storytime videos on YouTube. Was she there? This name sounds vaguely familiar. Was she there? She was, but based off Instagram, she left early to go clubbing. Got you. So she was probably at the ceremony and then didn't stick around for the actual reception event. Let me see. So I think, guys, we have this side of the villager hall done as well. She had dinner at the reception. So then she probably left after dinner. Or like after they cut the cake or whatever. Oh yeah, you guys are probably wondering what's this cave here for. I am going to make like more extensions to the villager trading hall once I get more villagers. And I'm also going to be transporting the villagers here from Zen's villager breeder one of these days. So that'll also be a cool little thing. I just need Zen to hop on at some point to like tell me how to use it, because I don't want to like use it without knowing, because then I might accidentally break it and then Zen will turn me into a toad. Got a dip for it, but have fun with the villager hall. Thanks, bestie. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Yeah, what shall we do today? Let's fly around and see what there is today. It's like we got all the lighting done. Oh, have you guys seen the lighting? Basically, these lights are set up with daylight sensors. So when the sun goes down, they all automatically like close up and illuminate like that. And it's super useful because it keeps the substreet illuminated during the daytime, during the nighttime. Prevents mobs from like popping up on here and breaking things. Let's see. Could probably keep on working on the wall, or either that or the train station. I don't want to get started on the clock tower yet, but I could. No. I don't want to start another project just for it to be another unfinished like project. Do still have the statues here, which is great. This will be the extension of the road that way, and this will be the extension of the road this way. No, I guess it's something that I have had to, get started for a while. So I should get started with it, I think. Shall we work on the wall, guys? I think we should. I think we're going to work on the wall. Oh my god. Let's see what resources we got to work with. We got dark wood, we got worked wood. Bead in my chest. I'm not mistaken, we're gonna need stone. Deep slate, probably. Oh, wait, let me see. The inside. Oh, the inside's good. Aha, you. Honestly, Minako, a wedding is as fun as you make it. Like, There were a lot of people that were just like sitting around moping, you know, not having fun. But you know, if you just like don't care about what other people think of you, especially in a crowd like that, um, you can have as fun a time as you want, and it is a blast. It is a blast not caring about what other people think. So it seems like it's going to extend here. Please tell me I still have a bed up there. You know, actually, do you guys want to see the things close? Let's see if we can get to them in time. Can we get to the lights in time? I think they're already gonna be activated. Yeah. Yeah, you see? They like activated as the sun went down. Ah, I hit the ones on this side. The ones on this side aren't automatically activated like those. It's horrible. We gotta update everything. You know, I feel like these have more of like a rustic style. It matches better with like the style of the castle. Neverless. How's it going, Micah? Huh. I don't know why the chat's not scrolling all the way down for me. That's weird. How's it going? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Welcome into the stream. Right now we're just trying to figure out how to bend a corner on this build. Huh. Okay. I think we got it. Weren't you just streaming today? How did the stream go? Let me see. What were you playing? Also, where do I keep my crafting tables? Aha, I knew it was up here. You find crushes weird? How so? They are pretty weird, but like, hit me with your rationale. This, right? Oh no. It's on this side. Yep, I did it wrong. I think I'm gonna, let me see, I'm gonna take a photo of this. Try to use that. Also, why do I have a VPN on my iPad right now? Aha. Like I can never feel, it's just like chaotic feeling of emotions. You like them, but then you're just constantly questioning yourself. Ah, I see what you mean. It's like a overrush of emotions. No, I think I did it right actually. Hang on. Ta-da. Ta-da, ta-da. And a block. And then one. I'm gonna have to flatten this. Three. Boom. God, I'm gonna put a lantern here. With crushes, you will never feel just one thing. It is a very romance and crushes and stuff like that. So it is a very complex series of emotions. Don't let anyone else tell you differently. It's also like a fun time. Then you try to think rationally, but all of a sudden you're thinking with your heart. Oh yeah. I'm a very rational person myself. So the whole concept of, love bewilders at times. Oh, there's a cat there. But at the end of the day, it's just about, figuring out the person, like what you like, what you don't like, aspects of a person that you feel like, it's very much a thing of the heart. But the thing that you have to use your brain for is objective decisions that will affect the course of your life. And that's why I say it's a matter of like feeling things out when it comes to a crush. Because you gotta keep your eyes in your brain and find the balance between your brain and your heart, in a sense. If that makes any sense. Does it make any sense? Feeling out a crush is a balance game between controlling your thoughts with your brain and your actions with your heart. Sometimes you gotta do actions with your brain. Sometimes you do actions with your heart, but it's just a matter of figuring out when to do which and how to make sure that you can maintain a balance between what your brain wants and what your heart wants. Because trust me, the heart wants what the heart wants. but then it's your brain's duty to make sure that you take care of yourself and love yourself equally, if not more, than the person you're approaching. Let's see. You know, I'm realizing, guys, we never found Dory, did we? Dory is somewhere. No one knows where. We just know that she's somewhere. That allay that I got way back when. I don't know why I just thought about that. But yeah. Yeah, I think the best way to describe like how to approach a crush is think with your brain. No. Think with your heart, act with your brain. That's the best way I can like put how to approach a crush. Hey, damn it! Got it. Think with your heart, act with your brain. Your heart will tell you to do one thing. Your brain will tell you to do the right thing. It actually comes back to like this notion that was proposed by Sigmund Freud, who's the founder of the psychodynamic theory of psychopathology, which is the concept of the id, ego, and superego. The id is your impulsive thought processes, the part of your brain that's like, I want this and I want it now. Your ego is your rational brain, the part of your brain that determines, hey, maybe this is a bad idea. Let's think about this. It's the aspect of your personality that is rational and thinks about something more than just of the instant gratification. Then lastly, you got your superego, which is the mediator. That's the part of your brain that like balances out, okay, the id wants this, the ego wants this, here's the compromise. And that determines, according to the concept of psychodynamic theory, the aspect of action that you will take that is most rational. Of course, this is just a theory, and there are like different aspects of psychodynamics, including the behavioral therapy, cognitive therapy approach. Like there are different approaches to aspects of psychopathology. Not that love is a psychopathology, but as a scientist, I do believe that love is as a result of a series of chemical reactions in the brain, which it is. Just people choose to see love as more than just that. are right. But yeah, that I choose to see love more in the aspect of the psychodynamic theory. Your heart is the id, your brain is the ego, and the superego is where you come in and you mediate the best out of the two options. Which I guess would make your superego your pineal gland, maybe? Maybe. I don't know. Imagine trying to science out love. Man, why didn't I have this conversation for Valentine's Day? This is the thought approach of someone who is single as a Pringle. No, thank you. Where did she go? Oh my god. Got shot down by a skeleton. How's my heart rate? Heart rate was pretty stable. I don't know if you guys have seen the TikTok, by the way, that I posted. I posted the one where Amelia scared the hell out of me with that hydrate. Boy, was that hilarious to watch back. Ah, yes. Join the Singles Appreciation Club. Ah, it feels like Christmas. Look at all that coal. Never underestimate a good vein of coal and iron. You know, it's very easy to just be like, oh, yes, I got another eye. I don't need any more. Boy, you never realize how much you need coal and iron until you need coal and iron. Let's see. Did anyone have a positive Valentine's Day? You don't have to have a significant other to have a positive Valentine's Day. You know, when Valentine's Day rolls around, I shop on Amazon because, you know, the best Valentine in the world is yourself. You can buy yourself a Valentine's Day gift and then address it like with the little like gift certificate name. Happy Valentine's Day, my love. I love you more than anyone. Love yourself. And then watch all your friends be like, you bought yourself an iPhone 14 for Valentine's Day? It's like, yeah, that's how much I love myself. They might think you're a bit of a narcissist, but you know what? Who are they to tell you what true love is? Because there's no truer love than the love you should have for yourself. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I did not spend all the money to buy myself an iPhone 14 because I love myself too much to deal with the argument I would have with my mother if I used the credit card to buy myself a $1,000 iPhone. But I'm just saying, if you love yourself that much and your bank account allows you to do so, treat yourself. My bank account does not allow me to treat myself that much, but I did buy myself the expansion mega pack, mind you, of Exploding Kittens. It is currently sitting in my house in Miami, waiting for me to come home, because I do not have the money to buy myself another plane ticket back to get it and then bring it back here. Also, can't really miss any more class. Life lessons with Agu Granda. And the Jay-Z song was on, and the Jay-Z song was on. Let's see. We're just vibing to Miley Cyrus right now, guys. It's the party in the USA. I got distracted by something, forgot I had the stream on in the back now. No worries. What were you working on? Another edit or something? I was just recounting not like a couple of seconds ago how on the last stream you scared the living bejesus out of me with that hydrate. I also posted that video on TikTok, mind you. Planning on posting it on YouTube tomorrow. Yeah, I edited but gave up. Aw. What were you editing? Why'd you give up? Don't give up. Keep moving forward. I was just telling my roommate that. It's from that. It's a quote from that movie Meet the Robinsons. One of my favorite Disney films, by the way. Keep moving forward. I recovered that so well. I entirely meant to jump off the wrong side and then fly over to the bed like that. Oh, 100%. Me not knowing what I'm doing? What are you talking about? I always know. Never let them know your next move, guys. Never let them know your next move. That is how you succeed in Minecraft. Totally meant to do that. Never doubted myself for a second. Absolutely not. No. I played that off well, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Never let them know your next move. Proceeds to eat napkin. I don't have a napkin anywhere here. Never let them know your next move. I'm dying inside. Never let them know your next move. I'm so glad I landed that. Would have been awkward had I not landed that. If I'm going to be totally honest. Let's see. Huh. Yes, of course. Where are my bountiful amounts of slabs? Do I know what I had here not too long ago? Oh, yes. Ta-ta, cheerio. I see not my slabs of stone brick anywhere. This is an atrocious letdown. Just need to get there. It shall be good. Ha, yes. Cheerio, governor. God, if Avius sees me trying to speak British, he's gonna smack me. Oh, by the way, I should let y'all know, because I did mention it earlier, that I'm gonna be going to Scotland to visit some of the sites over there. But by the same token, since I will be in the UK, I may be potentially meeting up with some content creator friends. And that I'm very excited for. I'm not gonna say whom yet, because it's not like 100% thing, but it is looking very likely. And I'm very excited. Like, I'm just so hyped. I love meeting friends. Last summer was when I met Dimmy. And like the year before that, I met a Delta Blue. And gonna add to that list soon-ish, hopefully. Yeah, we got like the dates and the itinerary for like where we're gonna be going in like Scotland and the UK. So very exciting. Very excited indeed. Huh. I can't wait to go to platform 9 3/4 and run into a wall because I'm a wizard. And I must prove myself to be, so that I may drop out of medical school and actually love myself. Haha. I am British. I feel like I'm offending an entire country. I genuinely feel like I'm offending an entire country merely by existing. Hey, damn it! Not even that low. Mutoko, aren't you like saving your channel points for like commissioning a build on the server? I only say it because I know you have the most channel points out of everyone on the stream. Stuck at a family function? What's the family function? Like, is it at least fun? You get to hang out with like your favorite cousins and stuff? That's what I do. Yeah, if you're not paying attention to your hunger bar. I am sort of paying attention. I notice when I can't run. That's when I pay attention. All right. I will try to pay attention to my hunger bar because I do want to see who's going to be the first to commission a build and fill up this magnificent land plot with awesome buildings. Not me just realizing that that's a rectangle and not a perfect square. My inner builder is screaming. All right, let's see how the other side looks like. Okay. Oh, I am screaming. But it's okay because you can break this stuff. It's not like glass that you can't break it. It's not like I'm placing bedrock that I can't break. See, guys, every error has a remedy. That is a metaphor for life. Sometimes you make oopsies, but no oopsie is irreparable. It is daytime. Be gone, demon spawn. Well, my family functions are more a family coming together and doing a ritual, and you eat, and the kids play at the age where you just stand there because you barely know your cousins. Get to know your cousins. Family functions don't have to be awkward. Make friends. Plot world domination. Have fun. Play games like card games like Jenga or like, you know, what heads up and trying to like backtrack from the world domination talk. But you get what I mean. Oh my god. I fell into a hole. Not the first time, won't be the last. Anywho, how about that world domination? I mean, what? Just watching Squidcraft 2, it was so much fun to watch. Oh yeah, wasn't it like Sapnap one, I think, right? Yeah, he won. That's awesome for him. Yeah, I was seeing like videos of Squidcraft on my YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, my TikTok. Jesus. Only people I know are my aunts. Hang on, just responded to a text. hate me, still trying to replace me. Tell me how you hate me. Clutch, yes. Huh? Rokio. Rokio. My sound alerts should not scare me this much. What even? I'm just... I feel like my sound alerts are starting to scare me more than they should. And that was very well done, I will admit. Like, making sure you're awake. I am certainly very much awake now. Oh. Ridiculous. Agu. Why did I even make this? Tell me lies, baby, tell me how you hate me. Lies, tell me lies, tell me how you hate me. Didn't get me as bad the second time. Oh, jeez. Didn't get me as bad the second time. But I can definitely feel it in my brain. Sometimes all I think about is you. Oh no, wait, but for the actual ones, it's smaller because that one's bigger. One and then that. Today I see our reflections clearly in Hollywood, laying on the screen. Fake water all across the road. Sometimes all I think about is you. Oh, it's only 3. You'd be better off with someone you. You know it hurts me too. One more and then I'll say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. I just wonder what what you're dreaming of when you sleep and smile so comfortable. I just wish that I could give you that bad love that's perfectly unsad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sick. So if that sounds like absolute like cat water, I know the phrase is dog water, but I feel like cats have like worse singing voices because you know huskies they sing. Oh, boy, do they sing! Just remember to have an essay due tomorrow, and I haven't started the outline. Get started on that outline. I don't want you guys failing school on my account. Your teachers ain't gonna accept. Oh, I was watching my favorite streamer, Agu, aka Invicta Felix, at twitch.tv/Invicta Felix, and not doing my paper. Not at home though. Then I guess you just watch my stream. Teacher can't fault you for, you know, watching your favorite streamer, aka Agu Granda, twitch.tv/Invicta Felix. I feel like there's something wrong here. One over, one too many. Yeah. You know, worst case, just slap my Twitch handle, https://twitch.tv/Invicta Felix on your essay, and your teacher will understand. They'll be like, yes. Agu Granda, of course you have to watch his stream. I've heard tell of his legend. All the public school teachers know me. Or private school. All the teachers. They all know me. Because I'm legendary. My God. I'm gonna just imagine if like a teacher's like, oh my God, I watch his streams. I'm like, what? They also remind you of secondhand smoking. Why does a family function remind you of secondhand smoking? It's 1. It's not 2. Keep on screwing up. That this corner one was meant to be bigger, and I never realized just how big it was compared to the others. That's what she said. Can't believe I just made it "that's what she said" joke on stream. I almost got hooked on secondhand smoke. Wait, what? Do I need to call Child Protective Services? Failed my physics test and I had like 2 days ago and I didn't handle it well. I have a fear of failure. Oh, Amelia, join the club. I failed every one of my physics tests. But you know what I realized? Physics isn't real. Physics is all theoretical. So in reality, and this is like a theory of physics, it's called Schrodinger's cat. Have you heard of Schrodinger's cat? Basically speaking, if you never open your grade book, then you both never got your score and you got your score. Because you see, so long as you don't open the grade book and you don't know your exam score, then you technically never failed. You never passed, but you also never failed. What does that mean? Basically, the concept of Schrodinger's cat is that if you were to put a cat in a box, the cat is both dead and alive until you open the box. Then either the cat is dead or it is alive. But while it is inside of a closed box, it is both dead and alive. Because in the realm of probability, there's a probable universe in which the cat is dead, and there's a probable universe where the cat is alive. But because the box is closed, that realm of possibility is not opened. Therefore, it does not exist. Therefore, the cat both exists and does not exist. Much like your grade, if you never open the grade book, you both passed and failed. Or rather, you never passed and you never failed. Does that make sense? What? No, physics doesn't make sense. Why am I even asking that? If you never open your grade book, it's like never opening the box. The cat is both dead and alive. Your grade is both failed and passed. So if your parents ask you, hey, did you fail your exam? You're like, no, because you technically both failed and passed. Therefore, the answer to the question would be incorrect to say that you failed because you also passed if you never opened the grade book. Now, once you open the grade book, it's like opening the box. Then you know the cat is either alive or it's dead. But so long as the grade book is never opened, the cat is both alive and dead. Well, we use a test site and we see the percentage of how well we did. But if you never open the website, see, this is my logic. If you never open the website, then you never got the grade, which means you never failed and you never passed. You both failed and passed. Therefore, if anyone asks you if you passed or failed, you can say no and you can say yes. Did you pass your exam? Yes, technically. No, because once you got the test, then the questions exist. But if you never opened the test, the questions both do and do not exist. Oh my god, I'm a horrible influence using Schrodinger's cat to explain how to get out of grades. This is why my parents probably hate me. I swear this is a joke. My parents love me. I failed my physics test. I can just blame that I have dyslexia because I have it. Well, there you go. That's a reason. Physics is so many numbers. Like it is entirely like a realm of possibility that your dyslexia could have affected you, because I don't have dyslexia and I still had trouble like remembering to carry the minus signs and, like, you know, factoring in like wind speeds, and physics is horrible. I don't know, like, honestly, back when I was taking physics, I wanted to learn physics for the sole purpose of inventing a time machine so that I can go back in time and like kill Newton before that apple hit his head. I'm not advocating murder for the sake of, you know, preventing the existence of physics, But you know, all those people that say, oh, I love calculus can go screw themselves. Hot takes with Agu. Took easy physics. I thought I was taking easy physics. I thought I was taking physics for non-engineering students. I can only imagine what engineering students have to go through. Because physics is both horrible and not horrible if I never opened up the textbook. You know, if Sandy was still here, she would tell you we took physics together. Horrible, horrible time. Freaking Zane. That woman was insane. Haha. Literally telling us stories in class about how she like went to Woodstock on black tar. I'm gonna stop that story right there, actually. I'm not sure I'm allowed to name drop illicit drugs on freaking Twitch. The teacher would give you the equations. We would get a formula sheet, but the formulas were never on the test. They never helped. A few days ago to my parents that why can't just people who have learning difficulties get to write like something about it and everyone else can just take a normal test? Because the world, and like here's the thing that I hate about like, you know, modern society is that like the testing is made for the like education as a whole was established as a means of getting workers into the industrial industry, because back in the industrial age that was like the main job. You just wanted people to be educated enough to work. But nowadays, you know, there's a whole a much wider variety of individuals and different styles of learning. But the education system, it's a lot harder to change how people educate and a lot easier to just be like, oh, screw it. It's horrible. I wonder why. I wonder why. Boom. That looks pretty well camouflaged, right? Say yes, chat. Honestly, it's not bad at all. Yeah. Nice little hole in the ground. But yeah, the way education is currently set up, especially in the United States. I know, Amelia, you're not in the United States. But it's like just meant to churn people out for the industrial like industry, which is no longer what most people do. Most people don't work in factories. But it's a lot harder to change the whole industrial system of education. So they're just like, oh yeah, everyone just learns the same basic math even if you never use it. You know how long it's been since I've used the Pythagorean theorem? I don't remember because I never use it. They're like, oh, you need to know this because in the real world, they won't allow you calculators. We have calculators on our phones now. Sorry, it's a very hot button topic for me, education and the ineptitude. Honestly, like part of the reason that I'm getting my medical degree is because I want to be on the board of people that um, regulate education, you know, like dictate what education is meant to be. And then I can be like, I want to change this. Since none of you people were able to do it for me, I'm going to do it for the future, for the sake of future generations, because I want a better future for my kids and I want them to learn what they want to learn and do the things that they are passionate about doing. I don't want them to be stuck in my position wishing that they could do something for the rest of their lives. So if I can get myself into a position where I can be an effector for change, bet your ass I will. Trying to make a better future for my kids. That's just my hot take. All right. I'm just very passionate about education because it really did do me dirty. Not necessarily speaking like with me getting to medical school, I managed, but it shouldn't have been as hard as it was, and college is a lot more money than it's worth. And you also don't come out of college feeling fulfilled. I know a lot of people who didn't even like go. And yeah, it makes you feel smarter. But like, come on. A lot of the things, like a lot of schools outside the US don't make you do nearly the number of classes that you have to do in undergrad at the US. And it's just like, why? Because it's not useful for the career you're doing. So right out of high school in like Spain, you'd go into medical school. And medical school is 6 years because they're teaching you the preclinicals in the first 2. In the US, you have to do 4 years of undergrad before even attending medical school. And none of what I learned in undergrad is really helping me in medical school. So that's just my hot take. Yeah. Ooh. I love how people say have great. I love how people say how great the Finnish education system is, but I wonder how some can think we don't get homework, but we get homework here too. Agu, is there music playing? Yeah, there is. Oh. Do you hear it better now? It might be. Can you hear it? What version of Oh, there's an Oliver Heldens remix. There we go. Is that better? Laying on the screen. You need something I could never give. I love this. I love this. I sure hope you guys can hear the music because otherwise I'm just like bopping and the VOD viewers, oh god, they're gonna be so confused. But this Heat Waves Oliver Heldens remix, so good. Excuse me. Please tell me I muted the mic before I sneezed, otherwise that would have been real loud. So there's a little bit of snot on the floor now. Face full of smoke? Oh man, no. Get out of there, honestly. Just from standing. No. You're like, hey, no smoke in my face, please. Thank you very much. Isn't there like a way you can like step outside or something if you don't want the smoke? Like, I mean, that's what I would do. Let's see. I have a sketchbook next to me, but IDK with the draw, and it's brand new. If you want inspiration, hello. You can always try to draw Felix. Hello. Don't I look just so chipper? Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. Yep, there you go. Those beautiful blues. Yeah, that's exactly how it is. Sweet. Come on, baby, we can try something, but maybe do it tomorrow when I'm not tired. Yeah, don't worry. Just trying to give you inspiration. Agu, in the lore, did Felix or anyone in the royal family do magic? Never really thought about that. I mean, the rings essentially were magic because the rings were made out of energy. Like, they're not physical, tangible things. Like, if you were to try to like grasp the ring on Felix's arm, or either of the rings on Felix's arm, your hand would just pass through it because it's concentrated energy from the elements. So it's like the green one's just like a spectral like energy, the embodiment of essentially like the wind, and it's just like spectral energy in the form of light. Same goes for the blue one, except the blue represents more so the water. The red one, same concept, spectral energy, but of fire. And then I'd say the only one that was actually solid was the gold one. It still had like somewhat of a glowing energy to it, but it did have like a very thin band of gold. So that one was the only one I've ever seen in my mind as to be physical. But they all carried with them like certain like ethereal like notions to their appearance. So I guess that's like magic. And of course, like the way that Felix's mom used the red ring to protect Felix, encapsulate him in that like sphere when she sent him off of Aurelius. That I guess in a way was magic. And I guess the only other thing that's magical about them is their wings. Although technically, Felix's mom didn't have wings. Fun fact. The only ones that had wings in the royal family were Leo, Felix, and their dad. The mom was not born with wings. I'd say probably the most magical person in this like story is Zen, if I'm going to be completely honest. He has the most mystical, magical energy. You wish it was April. Why do you wish it's April? Why are you excited for April? Is it like your birthday month or something? It is my birthday month. Ah, I knew it. Yeah, I get excited for June as well. That's my birthday month. Do you have your birthday set on the Discord bot? That way we'll know when to wish you happy birthday. Yeah, they are because smoking has always had like that negative connotation to it. So a lot of people like find it as a bit of a turnoff, right? So they are transitioning to cigarettes because it is healthier. Technically, it is because anything's healthier than smoking. Hmm. This is a river, right? Yeah, it is a frozen river. We're gonna have to make somewhat of an arch in the wall. But yeah, the wall's only gonna go up to this. Maybe I'll have it continue over this way, but it'll be at a higher elevation than what it is there. I'm not gonna make it as low. I'm realizing I've added, but IDK if I got it to work. I've added? Okay. I mean, if the bot said it was successful, then it should be. I think there's a way you can check to see if the birthday bot has it by just being like exclamation mark like birthday check or something like that. I hope. I mean, I've never had to have it check mine, so I'm not really sure how it works. All right, let's see. 2 stairs. Shoot, not like that. I'm going the wrong way. But it's bright and sunny outside. Hey, that's a win if I've ever heard of one. When the weatherman's wrong and you're like, yes, you are insignificant. You know not what your skill is, because you have none. Ha 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 ha. You just shot me. I think it didn't work of what I see, but it's okay. Well, I mean, let me see. I'll check it out after stream. Shoot me a DM right now to see if to see about the bot. Like, send me a DM on Discord to remind me, and then once I end stream, I will personally go check out, make sure it's working.
because I think, for me personally, it is of big importance to celebrate birthdays because I'm a huge birthday person. I love celebrating my birthday. And I want to make each of your birthdays equally as special. Boom. Hope. In class, we were talking about Welsh, and we had the word HIRAETH, and I felt like I knew it from somewhere exactly. HIRAETH is a Welsh word. Did they teach you what HIRAETH means in class? I wanted to say I knew it from an MC server. You should have shamelessly plugged me. You should have been like, teacher, I've heard that word before. I know it because of a Minecraft streamer named twitch.tv/InvictaFelix. Shameless plug. You should all follow him. Oh my god, that would have been hilarious. I'm not shaming you for not doing it. I'm just like, man, if I had no shame, I would have done that. But I probably wouldn't have done it either. So don't even worry about it. But yeah, hiraeth is a word that the Welsh use to describe a place. Oh God, let me get to the bed. Basically, it's a longing for a place that either no longer exists or never was. The feeling of like an inner drive to return to a home you no longer have. And to the Welsh, this was very particular to their essentially to describe their longing to return home after they departed. I'm not sure to where, because I don't know Welsh history that well. Huh? But it's a word that really touches me because my family in Spain set a course for a better future for their families to send money back home to Cuba. Like my Spanish family, all the men in my mom's side of the family went to Cuba in search of opportunities and a better future to provide for their families back in Spain, for their sisters, for their mother, for their relatives. And oftentimes my great grandparents would tell my grandparents, who then told me about how they would describe their longing to return home. So, although I might not be Welsh, I do believe that my family, to a certain degree, can understand that sense of longing for a home that never was. Well, rather, a home they can no longer return to. Because the home is still there. I visited that home multiple times. But it just seems like a nice notion that although we may not be from the same country of which the word is of origin, others can understand that sentiment just as much as the Welsh did. And that's part of the reason why I named the server HIRAETH. Additionally, of course, Felix's backstory added great depth to the use of that word because, Felix longs to return to a home that no longer exists because it was consumed by the deep dark. But it just like plays a lot of metaphor to, like the struggle that my great-grandparents, my great-grandparents, because they were longing to return to who are my great-great-grandparents. And so it's just like a nice feeling, a nice notion. But I wrote SMP after the word. Well, now you'll never forget it if it comes up on an exam. I am proud. But yeah, fun little factoid for you guys as to the reason why the server was named the way it was. Just like some family I have in America, they moved there too, and I have even in 2 states some family. Nice. Yeah. The word is honestly very beautiful in its significance, especially once I gained a better appreciation for why the Welsh made the word. It really says something to the notion of an ever longing to return home. And I mean, speaking personally.
Hey, damn it!
Got it. Speaking personally, I long to return home every single day. I am on this infernal rock. So to a certain degree, I too can understand, except I haven't gone off to war or seeking a better future for my family. So it's not necessarily as deep as the Welsh or my great-grandparents. But I'm allowed to miss home. Might not be as extreme of a circumstance, but I'm allowed to miss home. Sounds good. Yes, please send me the reminder to check the birthday bot. Wonder how this worked on this side. This song just reminds me of my childhood. Oh, it's from Cars. Life is a Highway. I'm like seeing the album cover here. It does remind me of childhood. That was a great childhood. This song, it just triggered the core memory of like raving with Steve Aoki. Huh. Core memory. It's 2 more blocks. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Feeling, ooh. I can't hit that high note. Not right now. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. And this one would have been this one. Which then would have had 2 of these. Hey, go out and smash it. Like, oh my god, come up that sofa. Let's kick it on. I know that we'll have a ball. Go out and just move it on. I feel stressed, I don't wanna let go. Let's go way out in space. Train. Move it, move it. Add these random fun facts with merch. Oh, what's the fun fact? I didn't get a fun fact with my Dream Team merch. And move it, and move it. Feeling, ooh. Hey, let's live it on. Hey, go out and smash it. Like all that go. Go up that sofa. Let's kick it on. Fill up my car, drink. Mazel tov. Bye. Move it on. Let's break it down. Break it down. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. Woo! Do it again. Do it and do it. Let's 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 bring it on. Let's do it. 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 Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we go. We got it. Easy go. Now we don't stop. 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 Round and round. Up and down. Go on and stop. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday, and Sunday. Keep going on. We only say, party every day, pop, party every day. I feel it. Tonight's gonna be a good night. that tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. I'm just ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Feel it. Ooh. Ah, I love that. That was such a vibe. I'm vibing. Oh my god. You are not a vibe. Screw you. What a vibe kill. You're so lovely, you're so lovely. Can't help but fall for you, love. Sorry, that just, I needed to, like, you know, let out some internalized rage for the fact that a creeper just blew a hole in my build. Well, not really, it just affected the property value. But you know, property value, guys. I was just vibing and a creeper just comes in like, hello, indeed. Excuse you. Excuse you? Get away from me. Excuse me? Why didn't you die? There you go. The creeper just wanted to join in. He was like, I hear we're having a party, and I'm like, you ain't invited, bud. It's a fast spider. No thank you. I choose life. Oh. Hang on. Huh. I don't know why. Those things like took forever to fall, and I'm just like, can I get to F5 in time? Oh. Oh. I hate it here. We're standing in the eye of the hurricane. Standing in the eye of a hurricane. Standing in the eye. Something I've always found funny is that everyone my age where I live go out and party, and me, I'm just here watching Minecraft streamers. Everyone does what they enjoy doing. Some people like going out and partying and drinking. I'm not one of those kinds of people. I don't drink, for the record. So, everybody does what they enjoy. Who's anyone to judge anyone for what they enjoy doing, right? No one has the right to judge anyone for doing what they enjoy doing. And if they do, say, who are you to judge? Like, my liver is going to be 10 times healthier than yours in 10 years. Take that. Here comes the sun, here comes the rain. Too much of a shy blob to go to a party. I also am not like the biggest party person, but I will go to a party every so often because honestly, they're fun. Wow, look at that. I perfectly measured the corner without doing that. Proud of myself. Is that Porter Robinson I hear? That is, it's Sad Machine by Porter Robinson. I'm so alone, trying to find my way back home to you. Wait a second, I'm starting to think that there was a Marshmello collaboration to make the song. Like there must have been a Marshmello remix at some point. Alone by Marshmello times Sad Machine by Porter Robinson. That must have been a fire collab because I have it in my head. There's no way I just came up with that. Well, she depends on you. She depends on you. Never speak of this again. She depends on you. Everyone can be mean. They say a lot of mean things. Honestly, don't listen to the things they say because at the end of the day, like I've just recently gotten this like not giving a crap attitude. What was I saying? Right. Don't listen to what other people say. Haters will be haters because they have nothing better to do with their lives. The only thing that you have control over is how you choose to react to what the haters say. And if you show them you don't care what they say, it doesn't affect you, then you take away the power they think they have. And that is the best thing you can do to a bully or anyone that treats you poorly. Take away their power because then they have nothing. And there is nothing more frustrating to a bully than feeling like they have nothing over the person they think they have power over. It'll drive them crazy. I just love my English book that has something in LGBTQ in it. Oh, it does? Nice. It's very progressive. Depends on you. She depends on you. Depends on you. What is going on? Is that a bat? Huh. All I smell is smoke. Step outside if you don't want to be in that. Oh. AirPods died. Gotta switch to the other one. 5:33. I'm gonna have to head off at 45. I have a tennis tournament today. Can't let my roomie down. There we go. Shoot, where am I? Let me get to that bed before Creeper blows me up. Yeah, very happy as someone who is gender fluid. Heck yeah. Ooh, my phone. My webcam's at 20% battery. Lord, how do I do this? It won't reach. Aha. Don't mind me, guys. Just plugging in my phone to charge. There we go. There we go. You. There we go. Ah. Ah. I was feeling a sneeze coming, and I'm just like, no. Oh. Always know your surroundings, guys, because you never know when you just need to jump into a puddle. Ah. Hmm. Let me see. I think I might have misplaced that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. How was it? That looks like a 3. Probably won't come as gender fluid because almost everyone in my school is homophobic and say a lot of mean things. That is unfortunate, honestly. Like, something I wish the world could be is a lot more accepting, because at the end of the day,
Damn it!
let people be who they want to be and love who they want to love. It's not any of my business who others decide to love. And like the way people are born, it's not, I don't understand the reason why everyone's so like against people coming out and like being who they want to be. It's not my business. It doesn't affect my life. So like why I'm like, let me see how I can put this. If it doesn't affect you, what gives you the right to make the decision for others who want to be who they want to be or love who they want to love? Like, I definitely have to say, as far as like politics go, because I don't usually like politics or talking politics, unfortunately, this is a topic that is politically charged in the United States. I'm of the side of let people love who they want to love. It doesn't change anything about the caliber of the person that they are. It doesn't change anything about like your life, like as a person outside of that like very personal situation. So why is it that that decision is left in the hands of those people outside? Exactly. It makes my blood boil too. Like, what business is it of anyone else to tell you how you should be or who you should love? Like, for me personally, like speaking as like someone who is an ally and I have multiple friends in like the LGBTQ community, like it hurts me to see that so many people have to like live hiding who they really are. Like, you get what I mean? Like, I wish the world could just be a lot more accepting and a lot more, loving, caring about other human beings, because that's what everyone is. Like, no matter what member of the alphabet army you are, that's what one of my friends in the LGBTQ community calls it, and I really found it amusing. Like, you're a human being. You have the capacity to feel love. So what right do other people have to determine who you should and can love? It doesn't make sense to me how that's become like a political thing, like a question of politics. It's each person's personal choice and the way they are born that dictates that. Like, I just don't understand how people can see that as like, oh, it's a whole kerfuffle. Bottom line is, I stand by the LGBTQ community, or as my friend calls it, the alphabet army. Love is love. Self-control is a good thing because you don't want them to have any reason to like say like, ah, you're this because of um your standing as a gender fluid individual. You don't want them to like paint you guys in a bad picture. Don't give them a reason to paint you in a bad picture. Prove them wrong by being the better person is the best way to put it. I want to see your features. I want to see your flaws. So baby, take it off. Baby, take it off. I was wondering one thing. Can I make an edit of you? Because I have, like, just asking because I know some. Oh yeah, by all means. I know that Leonine has made edits of me before, so you're more than welcome to, Amelia. If you would do me the honor, that would be spectacular. Tag me in it so that way I can see it, because I'd love to see any edits that people make of me. Always put a smile on my face. So please, by all means, tag me in it. Do it if you so desire, and I will be all over the comments section, being like, I love this. Hello there. There you go. Be free. Want to see your features. I want to see your flaws. So baby, take it off. Ah, it's 44. Gotta start my sign off. Well, let's grab that selfie first. Alrighty. All right. Friends, it is that time. I must bid you all a farewell, but not to worry. I'm gonna pass you over to Zach. He is a phenomenal streamer and a close friend. He is currently doing a subathon and has been live for, I believe, 25 days straight. So go show him support. A fan page on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, bet. Feel free to put the link in the self-promo page on the Discord. And I will go check it out as soon as you post it. But yeah, everybody, Amelia, Minoko, thank you all so much for stopping by the stream, hanging out. It has been an absolute pleasure getting to stream for you all again. I'm so happy to be back, and I look forward to future streams. Yeah, it's the right one. Yeah, it is great to be able to stream for you guys, as always. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, evening, night. Make sure to drink some water and try to eat something. Remember, you are perfect just the way you are. Always beautiful message, Amelia. Thank you so much. Bye, Agu. Get some rest, drink some water, eat some food. That goes for you too, chat. Always positivity from you both. I'm so happy to have you both in my community, and I can't wait for future streams, guys. Thank you all so much. Have a blast. See ya. Bye. Wait, bye. What did I just click? Bye.